Hey guys, I'm meteorologist John Marshall, and I'm updating you this Sunday morning around 9 o'clock on the storm that will affect the tri-state area, a long-duration precipitation event that is on the way. And this storm covers a lot of real estate, from the Great Lakes, where the primary low is, to a developing low that will be over the Delmarva Peninsula. Now, this is the radar from this morning. Again, this is time-stamped around 9 a.m. This precipitation will fill in as it heads toward the tri-state area, bumping up against cold air, and that will give us our problematic areas, especially north and west of New York City. Again, precipitation becomes steadier and heavier later this morning, probably around midday. I know you guys have been asking about an update. So you see right now, around 9 o'clock, nothing significant going on. Good morning, guys, and I am here for you, and this is the first real winter scenario. This will not be a storm for Monmouth, Ocean, and eastern Long Island, those regions of central and southern New Jersey. It's just too warm, especially for the first half. And we're going to get into this because what's going to happen over the next, let's say, 24 hours, an area of low pressure will be developing just, let's say, around Chesapeake Bay, and then it's going to move to the north and east. I'm very concerned about areas north and west of New York City later today through this evening, because the temperatures will be so cold, I don't think they're going to crack freezing, and any precipitation that was snow will switch to freezing rain and sleet. And let me show you that right now on the HRR loop, which is one of the really significant models that we use, or better models that we use for the short term. And what this shows is around midday today for your Sunday. So what we have going on, areas of blue, snow, areas of pink, that is the rain and sleet and freezing rain. Again, rain south of New York City and eastern Long Island. And through this afternoon, we do have warm air working in. So after a brief burst of snow and sleet and freezing rain, it just goes over to plain rain, everything in green. From, let's say, Trenton, New York City, Long Island, even possibly South Coastal Connecticut. What I'm very, very concerned about is north and west of New York City, as you see right there. Heavy icing is a possibility, folks. Freezing rain and sleet. And this is a lull around midnight tonight. So this very short-term model shows a break in the action for later this evening, more likely toward midnight. But until then, these areas of pink, let's say northern New Jersey, southern New York State, we're talking Rockland, Westchester, and portions of northwest Jersey, even Morris County, portions of northern Hunterdon County may have a significant ice event later today and tonight. Do not let your guard down in these areas if you see it's raining outside or sleeting. That is the worst type of precipitation. I'm being really serious about this, because there could be some minor power outages, or maybe even some limbs that may come down, scattered power outages over northern and western areas. So what are we expecting for the first punch? This is a 1-2 punch system, and what we're looking at right now is the Euro. By tomorrow morning, it redevelops a storm with an upper level low that will bring down cold air. Now, what happens? Where do these bands of snow for tomorrow set up? It's a coastal hugger, this storm. It is located east of New Jersey. Here, this model is showing one band with the areas of purple and blue working through. We have to pinpoint these, and we won't be able to do that until we do what we call nowcasting tomorrow, later in the day, and then that storm is out of here. I'm going to break it down for you because, again, this is a long precipitation event, and what I'm showing you is the first part of the storm. Today, through this evening, through about midnight tonight, up to a coating, okay? From western New Jersey, let's just say north of Trenton, through New York City, and portions of Long Island, up to a coating, and then it gets washed away because it's going to change to rain. This develops around midday. North of there, it'll be just cold enough, the areas of blue, maybe an inch or two of snow going over to sleet, freezing rain and rain. Again, this is by midnight tonight. An icing potential, I'm concerned about that for northern New Jersey, northwestern New Jersey, in through lower New York State. Again, significant icing, glazing on the trees, the power lines, your car top, could be up to a quarter inch. That is a situation that we need to watch very, very closely. In New York City and to the south and east, this is not your storm for today. It will burst with snow and sleet, then go over to rain. North and west of New York City, where the temperature stays below freezing, that is the problematic area. And what we're going to look at right now is tomorrow. The second punch is that upper level low comes over the area and brings down cold air. We have to watch where these bands of wet snow will set up. Here's the thinking right now. Tomorrow morning's commute should not be a problem in New York City and the immediate vicinity. North and west of New York City, as these bands begin to develop and pivot around that upper level low, which is going to bring down the cold air, snow will be developing. Where those bands set up will determine exactly what the amount of snow is, excuse me, for portions of the area. And what we're looking at right now is, again, eastern Long Island, southern New Jersey, not really your storm, possibly up to a coating, a general 1 to 3 in the immediate New York City vicinity, back to the west through portions of, let's say, the Trenton area. Where that band sets up, we can have an additional 3 to 6 inches of snow anywhere in this area, north and west of New York City. Again, I would not concentrate specifically on that graphic. I'm letting you know where the best potential is for accumulating snow. Morning commute tomorrow, again, not an issue in New York City. I think the roadways will be wet. What will happen is tomorrow, as the upper level energy gets thrown into the mix, it will change any rain over to wet snow, and it may take a time to accumulate. Tomorrow night, let's say around the midnight hour, I think most areas will go over to snow. Notice how long the duration of this thing is, all right? And then it tapers off. So not a New York City vicinity storm today, not for tomorrow morning, but tomorrow afternoon, evening, and tomorrow night is when this will happen by midnight or maybe 3 a.m. early Tuesday morning. Trying to break it down in simplicity here. So for a forecast for December, welcome to December. I still don't know if I'm going to take this goatee off. I don't know. No Shave November. We brought awareness to men's health, but who knows? Today, not a good day. You know, this precipitation develops later this morning, and then there's a lull. Again, I'm so concerned about the icing north and west of New York City later this afternoon through this evening. A lull. Then tomorrow it picks up temperatures in the 30s, staying below freezing throughout the period north and west of New York City. Then we break it out of there, and we get sunshine Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as we head through the first few days of December. Did you get all of that? All right, let me take some of your questions. Oh, Caroline, I went to high school with her. She lives in my town. Keep the beard. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what CBS says. Who else do we have today? Tracy is saying, just enough for people to forget how to drive. Yeah, I mean, this is, especially just inland, it's, just take your time. Don't go anywhere if you don't have to go anywhere today. I know today's a big travel day back to your destination. Just take your time. All right, oops. Hi, Lorraine, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. You guys were wondering where this, whoops, let's see. Hi, John. My daughter is flying in from Charleston, South Carolina to Newark later this morning. Do you think there'll be a delay? The precipitation is going to start scattered in the next hour or two. Again, this is about a 9 o'clock timestamp Sunday morning. There may be minor delays. I don't think there'll be major delays on that. And good luck to her. She should be fine. I'm just taking it... Anthony, John, let's go. Snow tomorrow. Much of western Essex County. During the day and especially in the evening, again, we got to watch those bands. And what's up with the beard? Does it stay or does it go? I don't know. I got to make up my mind. It is easier not shaving. I tell you that. It's one of the problems. I just can't stand shaving. Also, I may have a special guest on later today. You don't know what that means, but I do. You may want to stay tuned, and I think you'll like it, okay? And you are welcome for the updates, guys. All I got to say is be careful, use caution out there. This all starts in the next couple of hours. You guys have been great. You can always go to my website, which is going to come up in about a second here, johnmarshallweather.com, all right? www.johnmarshallweather.com. Again, this all starts later this morning, and goes over to rain in the city. Icing north and west, a big concern of mine. And you guys saw all the accumulation maps, so I don't have to go through this again. This is for by midnight tonight. Okay? Do a little dance here. And this is by midnight tomorrow night. Again, where are these bands set up is the big question. Tomorrow morning's commute in New York City in the immediate vicinity will not be a problem. It will be a problem if the roads are untreated, north and west. Be safe, guys. Have a great Sunday. Fireplace going, football. You know the deal. Long weekend. How was your weekend? Hope it was good. Again, thank you for following me. Bye-bye.